Hello everyone, board-Niang here, and I will be answering the discussion board in two parts. Firstly, discussing the two counseling approaches on a wellness model. For me, which are spirituality and social and the social dimension of the wellness model. Spirituality, which can be an important part of wellness, and social dimension, which encourages contributing to one's environment and community. The spiritual dimension of the wellness model recognizes our search for meaning and purpose in human existence, and participating in religious communities or spiritual practices can enhance wellness by cultivating a sense of peace and hope, which is why counselors should not be afraid to incorporate spirituality into the counseling process, but when it's appropriate. The social dimension of the wellness model emphasizes the interdependence between others and nature. And at this path of wellness, as it's traveled, clients will become more aware of their importance in society as well as their impact in multiple environments. Clients will actively seek ways to preserve the beauty and balance of nature, and make willful choices to enhance personal relationships and important friendships in the social model, or the social dimension of the wellness model. As for the podcast, the speaker defines, I'm sorry, before that even, the biopsychosocial model proposes that biological, psychosocial, and social factors all play a significant role in human functioning in the context of illness or disease. So adopting a biopsychosocial approach may positively impact the delivery of clinical mental health services because it can help to improve functions, facilitates recovery, and maximizes independence while still minimizing the risk of persistent pain and like participation restriction. And a biopsychosocial approach is based upon the management of multiple factors that can affect function and participation at home, work, or in one's community. As for the podcast, the speaker defines religion as it being more tied to or organized or institutional practice, while spirituality is more of a private expression of one's belief, and may not identify with a particular organized religion such as Christianity, Islam, or Buddhism. So, in my opinion, it is definitely important to discuss spirituality and religious issues with clients. Firstly, it's up to the counselor to assess if bringing up such subjects is appropriate, just based on the client's needs and the situation holistically. And wellness, since wellness is a foundational construct of the counseling profession, it places spirituality at a person's core. Given that counseling is forever evolving and in recent years has evolved to accommodate clients' needs, and has increasingly recognized the important role of spiritual or religious domain that can play a role in meeting or accommodating those clients' needs. So by discussing this with clients, they may be relieved that they can discuss their spirituality and religious beliefs in an open environment, and those beliefs may be the constant motivation for clients to attain their ultimate goals. So them knowing that they can just be in the session and they can discuss it and it's open for discussion may be a relief to them, especially if they are if they're spiritual or if they're religious. And I think that every given situation varies and is unique. So it would just be up to the counselor to assess how the discussion of religious beliefs and spirituality will aid or can aid in the client's overall wellness. So that was my response, and those are my thoughts for this discussion board. You guys have a good one.